Hello and thank you for joining me for this video today. If this is your first time here, I'm TJ. If it's not your first time here, welcome back. Now, as many of you guys already know, I am a huge fan of microneedling. But I'm also aware that there are many people out there who dread the thought of running tiny needles across their face. I get it. It seems extreme if it's something that you're not used to. So today's video is all about an amazing needle-free microneedling machine, the Medicube ATS airshot device. So ATS is an acronym for Airshot Therapy System, which uses unique electric discharge to create a shower of tiny virtual needles instead of using steel ones. As the device tip passes over the skin, tiny electrical arcs jump from the device head into the skin, creating a shower of micro lightning bolts. In turn, these enter the skin as virtual needles, creating tiny channels within the skin that topical skincare can use to be absorbed deeper into the skin. It's pretty much win-win for your skin. And here is the device itself, the Medicube ATS airshot. This needle-free electric microneedle device creates non-damaging microchannels. If the thought of needles scares the bejesus out of you, then this is a must-have alternative. Able to boost product penetration by a whopping 432% when compared to traditional manual hand-based application. It really does help get those products deeper into the skin so that they can work more effectively. The ATS airshot improves skin vitality, skin vibrancy, skin elasticity, and skin hydration, helping to minimize the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles, and those dreaded pores. Now, as a first for the Medicube skincare products, this device has voice prompts and reminders. So the device runs on a 5-minute timer, comes with audio guidance and prompts, and features a unique 120-degree angled head for maximum coverage and reach. With this device, the need for potentially unhygienic microneedle cartridges or rollers is eliminated, creating a more sanitary and hygienic way to care for your complexion in a safe and effective way. Unlike with derma pens and derma rollers, there's no need to replace the tip of the device head on the ATS airshot after each use, which massively minimizes the amount of ongoing costs involved with maintaining your complexion over the years, letting you enjoy clean beauty that delivers real results from the very first use. As a side note, the ATS device is also KC, CE, RCM and PSY certified, which is something that you'll find all of the devices from this leading Korean skincare brand abide by. So with the ATS airshot, there are 5 different intensity levels to choose between. However, the intensity doesn't correlate with the depth of the passageways created. These are going to be the same no matter which intensity you choose. Instead, the intensity correlates to how many passageways are created, with the lowest intensity creating the least amount of microchannels and the highest intensity creating the most. It really is that easy to decipher. Now, best results are seen with consistent use, and it's recommended to perform a treatment and then give your skin a 3 or 4 day break before repeating the treatment again, just so that you're not over-treating your skin, which we're all guilty of doing at times. Now, something slightly disturbing that you may experience when first using this device is the smell of burning hair. Basically, this smell is just the electrical shower burning away and removing any peach fuzz and dead skin cells. I'm not gonna lie, it smells pretty gross, but it does tend to pass after a couple of uses. Also, as is true with many other skincare devices, treating any area on the face where the skin is thin can feel a lot more sensitive than areas where the skin is thick. Now, anyone who's ever used a derma pen or a derma roller on the under eye area, above the brow bone, along the jawline, or around the lips is going to know just how sensitive it can feel. But while this device is much more comfortable to use than a derma pen or a derma roller, you're still going to experience some sensitivity, especially if you're like me and you go maximum intensity with your treatments. The areas that I tend to feel it most are around the lips, on the nose, and just above the upper cheek area, encroaching onto the lower eye area. And yes, this device is safe to use there. So basically, if you feel any sensitivity or you're just feeling uncomfortable in certain areas, the best thing to do is to reduce the intensity to level 1 or 2. Now you're still going to get the benefits of the tiny microchannels being created, but obviously there'll be fewer of them. So when you drop the intensity, you want to focus on that area with a few extra taps or sweeps, just to make sure that you are getting as many microchannels as possible. Studies have shown that the ATS airshot is able to minimize the appearance of pores by 69.5% and increase product absorption by up to 432%. That's 432% more product penetrating into the layers of the skin where it works its best and delivers better results. Now, as with anything that is creating holes in your skin, no matter how deep they are, you need to make sure that your skin is as clean and sterile as possible. Why? Because the last thing you want to do is allow bacteria or dirt to get into your skin. Remember that when your skin is free from oil and makeup and dirt and pollution, the electric shower of this device is going to work so much better and product delivery is going to be massively improved. So when you're treating your skin with the ATS airshot, there are 3 different techniques that you can choose between. These are the tapping, sweeping, and brushing motions. And the one that you choose to use will be the one that you find most comfortable. So let's take a quick look at the different techniques so that you know how to do them if you decide to get your hands on one of these. For the first one, we have the tapping technique, which is my personal favorite. So what you're doing is you're hovering approximately 0.2 millimeters above the skin. Like so, you'll feel the spark starting and then you just gently bounce it off your face, just moving in a left to right motion. Next up, we have the sweeping motion. So with this technique, you are hovering above the skin again by around about 0.2 millimeters. And then all you're doing is you are sweeping up and making brief contact with the skin as you go. And the final method is the brushing method, which is pretty much the same as if you was applying foundation with a brush. Again, about 0.2 millimeters above the skin, and then you're just brushing outwards. So the one that I'm going to use today is the technique that I always use with this device, and that is the tapping technique. It's just my personal favorite. It's the one that I'm most comfortable using. Now you'll notice that I actually do a really quick tap when I'm doing this. By doing that, what I'm doing is I am creating as many micro channels as I can, and also ensuring that I cover my entire face exactly as I need to before the 5 minutes is up. So I guess I'm going to do a full face treatment, and then I'm going to show you the products that I apply straight after, and then we'll be done. So I'm going to turn the device on.
Level 1.
Set my level as 5.
Level 5.
And then I like to start at the bottom and work my way up.
One minute passed.
Level 1.
Level 1.
Sensitive area. Level 5.
Level 4. Level 5.
And I'm just going to finish it off with a quick sweep up, just to make sure that I get everything. Okay, and time is up. So now I'm done with the device, I'm just going to give it a quick wipe down with a dry microfiber cloth and put it back in its box. And as the treatment is super freshly finished, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start applying my skincare products. Now you'll notice that when I apply my products that I pat them into my face, I don't rub them or anything like that. I don't want to create friction, I don't want to be rubbing the skincare off of my face, I want to be tapping it in. Now as someone who suffers with rosacea and redness and the occasional outbreak of adult acne, I like to keep my skincare really clean. So the first product that I'm going to be applying is the Medicube Super Seeker Ampoule. This really helps to strengthen the skin and give it support, but it's also got awesome soothing properties to it. Pump the ampoule just a couple of times just to draw some serum in, and then just drop it onto the skin. So this ampoule is always the first one that I apply, and just find that my skin responds really, really well to it. Now obviously I'm in my 40s, which means that I'm experiencing more and more fine lines and wrinkles, but also my skin type means that I am prone to freckles. Now I don't mind the occasional freckle here and there, but I don't want to be plastered in them. On some people they look super cute, but they're not for me. So what I do to control melasma and freckles on my face is I use the Medicu Vitamin C 13.5% Vita C Ampoule. Not only is vitamin C super good for helping to minimize the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, but it's also really good at brightening the complexion. Just going to rub my hands together and just press this in. Make sure you get the neck. I know that a lot of skinfluencers and skincare gurus say that eye creams are a complete waste of money, but I actually find that some of them really are worth their weight in gold, especially those loaded in peptides and antioxidants. The eye cream that I use is the Medicube Deep Reviving Peptide Eye Cream, which is a 20,000 ppm peptide solution. I'm just going to apply a little bit to my fingers. That is more than enough, and then I am just going to tap it in. Then to finish everything off, I apply a generous layer of this. This is the Medicube Super Seeker Cream. Now this is designed for use on all skin types. It contains the trademarked Super Seeker 7 at 10,000 ppm, and it provides amazing hydration while soothing the skin. Pea-size amount, or a raisin size, or anything else that is that big. And then again, I'm just going to rub this between my hands and then just press this in. And that's everything that I apply after using the ATS Air Shot. After the horrendous cystic acne outbreak that I experienced last year, Medicu really helped me get my skin back on track and in the best condition possible. Since I eliminated a lot of the skincare creams that I was using previously and just focusing on clean beauty with the Medicu products, I've not actually experienced any acneic outbreaks, and my skin has never felt so calm and soothed. There's a lot of science that goes into formulating and creating these Korean skincare products, and there are products for every skin type out there. Anyway, I'm going to throw some links in the description box down below, so if you're interested in getting your hands on the ATS Air Shot device or any of the Medicube topical skincare products, you'll find all of the information right down here. If you've got any questions about this device or how it works or the products that I use, feel free to drop them in the comment section down below. I absolutely love hearing from you guys. As always, if you enjoyed this video, make sure that you give it a like. And before you go, be sure to hit that subscribe button and to turn notifications on so you're first to know whenever I upload a new video. Thank you so much for joining me for this video today. I've had so much fun making it. Have an amazing day ahead of you. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I really look forward to seeing you in my next video. So till then guys, TJ over and out.